Hi, in this video we'll learn about arithmetic expressions. Previously, you learned how different variable types hold different numerical values. Integers hold positive and negative whole numbers, and doubles hold decimal numbers. In this lesson, you are going to explore how to use mathematical operators like plus and minus to perform calculations with these data types. An arithmetic expression in programming is a combination of numbers, variables, and operators that tells a computer to perform a math calculation. Some example arithmetic expressions are x minus 32, 6 times 2, and num divided by 10. An arithmetic operator is a symbol that represents an operation. Here's a list of all the arithmetic operators in Java. Just like in regular mathematics, Java relies on many of the same operators to perform mathematical expressions. Let's look at some examples of the common mathematical operators with the integer variables x and y, where x is 4 and y is 8. X plus y, or 4 plus 8, is 12. X minus y, or 4 minus 8, is negative 4. X times y, or 4 times 8, is 32. And y divided by x, or 8 divided by 4, is 2. Now let's take a look at the operator you might be the most unfamiliar with, the modulo operator. Modulo, also called mod, is the remainder when you divide one number by another. Let's look at an example. 17 mod 5. In order to find the remainder, you first have to do the division of 17 divided by 5. 17 divided by 5 results in 3, remainder 2. The modulo is only concerned with the remainder, so 17 mod 5 equals 2. While it may seem odd that you need to find the remainder, you'll find this is a pretty helpful tool that you will use often on your programming journey. You can combine operators to create compound expressions as well. When it comes to a complex expression, Java relies on the order of operations to determine how to evaluate the expression. Just like in standard mathematics, parentheses are completed first, followed by any multiplication, division, and modulo. Last comes addition and subtraction. Just like in math, if there are multiple instances of the same level, the computer will evaluate the operators from left to right. Here you have a complex expression with multiple operators. Take a moment to pause the video. Using the order of operations, what will this expression evaluate to? Alright, let's walk through how the computer will evaluate this expression step by step. We'll start with the parentheses. 2 times 3 is 6. Next comes the modulus, because modulus takes precedence over addition and subtraction. 15 mod 6 is 3, because 6 goes into 15 twice, or 12, with a remainder of 3. Now, all that's left is addition and subtraction. Addition and subtraction have the same level of precedence, so the computer will read left to right, starting with 4 plus 3, which is 7, and last but not least, we have 7 minus 2, which is 5. When it comes to arithmetic operations, there are some important differences in how ints and doubles behave. But first, one quick note. When you assign an integer to a variable with a double data type, Java converts the integer to a decimal. You'll learn more about why this happens later on. So in this example, if you assign the value of 5 to the double variable num, Java will automatically convert the integer 5 to a decimal by adding a 0.0 to the end. Alright, with this additional knowledge, let's dive into how ints and doubles behave when it comes to arithmetic expressions. An arithmetic operation that uses two int values will evaluate to an int value. On the surface, this makes sense. For example, 4 times 2 evaluates to 8, which is an int, negative 2 plus 11 evaluates to 9, which is an int, and 23 mod 2 evaluates to 1, which is an int. But when getting to division, things can get tricky. 10 divided by 3 evaluates to 3.3 repeating, which is definitely not an int. So if two int values will evaluate to an int value, how would the computer evaluate this expression? Java does something quite interesting and unexpected to get around this. When dividing two ints, the result is only the integer portion of the quotient. Going back to our 10 divided by 3 example, Java would use only the 3 of the result 3.3 repeating and ignore the decimal. So according to Java, 10 divided by 3 is just 3. On the other hand, an arithmetic operation that uses at least one double value will evaluate to a double value. For example, 32.2 minus 3 evaluates to the double 29.2, and 4.0 times 2 evaluates to 8.0. With this in mind, division works differently for doubles than ints. When dividing, if at least one number is a double, the result is the quotient. Another way to think about this is that when you divide with at least one double, the result is what you would expect it to be, the full result including the decimal. So going back to the 10 divided by 3 example, if you make one of the values a double, Then the expression will evaluate to the entire quotient, including the decimal, 3.3 repeating. Let's look at another example to highlight how double division works. Here there are two variables, double x is 10 and int y is 4. When the program is run, the double 2.5 is printed. Even though the variable x is initialized to an integer value of 10, because the data type is a double, Java automatically converts it to a decimal value of 10.0. This is what enables the x divided by y to result in a double value. One last important note, dividing an int by 0 will cause an arithmetic exception. Dividing by 0 causes the variable to store the value of undefined, which cannot be used in arithmetic expressions. On the other hand, dividing a double by 0 will cause a result of infinity. Infinity in this case is not just a word that is being printed. Infinity is actually a special value in Java, and it helps prevent programs from crashing while working with really large numbers. Now that you know about using arithmetic expressions in your programs, it's your turn to give it a try.